Okay, so if you're going to make kind of like red for hair, this is what you're gonna do. You're first gonna mix up some brown. So you're gonna take a little blue, okay? You're gonna take a little yellow, all right? You're gonna take a little red. When you mix these three colors together, you'll get a brown, okay? All right. See how this is kind of a brown? I'm gonna paint it right here so you can see it better. Okay, so this is kind of a reddish brown, but if you want the hair to be a little bit more on the strawberry blonde part, what you would do is take a little yellow, okay? Take a little bit of that brown you just mixed up and add a little red to it. I just took a teeny bit of red. I'm gonna mix it up. Okay, and now when I paint that next to it, it's a little tricky to see. Hang on, I'll hold it up. It's a little tricky to see in the camera, but you can see one is more of a darker and one is a little bit of a lighter red. And then, because we talked about kind of like the darker and the lighter highlights, what you'll do is to create some of those lighter ones, just take a little yellow and add it. And then, that didn't come out super yellow, but I'm making a video for RJ on how to mix colors. I'm not talking to myself, Miss P, I promise. So that would make it a little yellow, but if you wanna make some of those darker, I wouldn't add black to it. I would actually just add blue. See how I'm adding blue? And it makes it a little darker, and then that would be good for some of those, like the lines you have, those creases, okay? So it's still a brown, but it's a brown with a red tint to it. And I know it's a little tricky to see, but just keep rewinding this video and watching what I did with the paint until you get the color that you like, okay? So you can see this color right there, that would be good for most of the hair. This one is good for some of those darker areas, and this one, and then that one, add a little yellow to it to create some of those highlights, okay? And then for your lips, here's what you're gonna do. You're going to take the orange, you're gonna take the yellow and red, mix it together, and take a little white, okay, and mix it together. And then just take a teeny little bit of blue, just a tiny little boop. Not too much, I didn't even get any. Teeny little bit. The blue's gonna tone it down, okay? It still looks a little yellow to me, so I'm gonna add some red. There we go. Okay, see how I'm mixing these colors up? And hang on, I'm gonna paint it on the paper so you can see it a little better. All right, see how it came out to this like peachy kind of color? Okay, that's a good color to start with, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do to that color is I'm gonna add a teeny bit of red and a teeny bit of white. And now I have this natural lip color. And if you're like, oh, Miss Hawkins, I'd like it a little more pink than that. If you'd like it a little more pink than this color, well, you could add a teeny bit more red. And if you're like, I want it a little lighter, add a little white to it, okay? All right, and remember, just rewind the video and watch what I did again with the paint. If you're kind of like, hang on, I need some more help, okay? So just rewind it and then watch what I did, okay? All right.